Right, privatization. Putha, what is mean by privatization? Whoever heard this word? No?
So we
Yes?
did it for business.
Huh?
We
It
did
for.
it for business.
Yes. What is mean by privatization?
When a public company turns into a private company.
Yes. Simple way we can say, yeah, 100%. Very good. The privatization mean setting state-owned businesses. State-owned mean government-owned, right? State-owned businesses to private sector. That is the main the definition for privatization. Then my next question is, why does privatization take place? Why countries need such a concept? What is the purpose of transferring state-owned businesses to state-owned businesses to government sector, sorry, private sector? What is the purpose? No
The
idea?
ownership can be lost to other people.
Uh, no, there's a main reason. Instead of continuing these businesses by government, okay, these businesses are transferred to private sector. Yes, this is called privatization. Okay, uh, why does government do that? What is the purpose behind it? Okay, example I can remember. Do you know Sri Lankan airline?
Yes.
Yeah, is it private company, or I mean now is it private company or public company? Or I mean government owned or private one?
Government.
Government one. Okay, but the government 2022 or 3, Sri Lankan government decided to privatize Sri Lankan airline. What does it mean, Lamai? They wanted to sell its state-owned businesses to private sector. Then why then Sri Lankan government could have continued business operations, Sri Lankan airline? uh, why did they want to transfer this business to private sector? Because it's a huge company, and it is a lucrative business, profitable business. So though it's a huge business, okay, lucrative business, why the government wanted to sell it to the private sector? Remember, Putap, public sector or government sector is not efficient. They are not productive. Okay, the high rate of waste. Okay, another main one is political interferences, right? Political influences. Okay, if you closely pay attention on director board, not now, earlier, right? Director board of Sri Lankan airline, the all were majority of them were the relatives of politicians, especially this Mahinda Rajapaksa family. Okay, the Lamai. That's why I told you. Then the because of these inefficiencies, government sector organizations are likely to earn losses, making losses. Okay, do you know Sri Lankan airline has been earning huge losses, Lamai? Can you believe that? Right? Okay. When we go Sri Lankan airline, when we use travel through Sri Lankan airline service, uh, do you use that service at free of charge, Lamai? Yes or no?
No.
No, we have to pay. We pay the more money, but unfortunately, it has been okay making huge losses. Okay, so in 2023, government wanted to sell it to the private sector because of uh, being loss-making organization. Remember, normally government sector organizations are said to be loss-making institutions. Loss-making, or we can say the loss-making institutions. Uh, the main reason behind that is the inefficiency, political influences. Okay, the lamai, and there is no proper planning. Okay, these are the reasons. Sorry, the main the disadvantages of public sector. To avoid these problems, lamai, we can sell these businesses to private sector. But private sector is not like that. Why? Private sector is very efficient, lamai. They are productive. They know how to get maximum results from the existing resources. So example, lamai, the every private sector business, I mean, like majority, almost all private sector businesses want to earn profit. If they want to earn profit, lamai, they have to minimize the cost, right? Okay, the minimizing cost mean we have to reduce the waste. Okay, we have to use workers proper way. Okay, there should be a proper planning mechanism. Okay, but government sector, lamai, we cannot see such a uh, you know uh, planning and execution part, right? So they are likely to earn losses. To avoid these losses, lamai, government try to sell its business to private sector. That is a story. Okay. But remember, it doesn't mean that all government organizations are making losses. No, there are some private government sector organization, uh, they earn profit themselves, right? The best example, do you know BOC Bank and People's Bank?
Yes, sir.
BOC People's, are they private sector business or government? As you know,
The government.
they are government, lamai, right? Though they are government, lamai, they make huge profit. That's why I told you, government organization doesn't mean that loss making organization. No, sometimes they can make profit, but unfortunately majority, right, more than 90% of government organizations make losses. You get losses mean, lamai, the private finally these losses is born, or these losses is incurred by government, right? Assume the give me 1 minute, I'll explain this point. Look at the whiteboard. I'm going to explain the summary of this lesson, Laman. Right. What is mean by privatization? Chapter 12, privatization. Privatization. Okay, the Laman. Privatization. How to define privatization, Dinal? It's an act of,
Transfer public sector businesses into private sector.
yes, selling state-owned businesses. What do you mean by state-owned? State-owned mean, state-owned mean, tell me, Buddha. State-owned mean synonym for uh, government sector. State-owned mean government. Government-owned. Government-owned. Selling state-owned or government-owned businesses to whom? Private sector. Private sector. Okay. The main purpose of privatization is Lamai, to make loss making businesses, to make loss making businesses make businesses profitable. Okay, the Lamai, this is the main purpose. Okay, government, private sector, right? When it comes to government, the best example, Sri Lankan Airline. Sri Lankan Airline. Not only Sri Lankan Airline, Lamai, okay, but also we can say electricity board, Sipetco, oil, right? All railway, best example, another example, railway. Uh, so these organizations are making losses, Lamai. Understand? So main reason, the reasons for making losses is number one, the main reason of making losses is number one, we can say they are not productive. Okay, it's mean inefficiency. Inefficiency. Okay, the Lamai. They are not productive. It means inefficiency. Inefficiency mean the higher rate of waste. Other main one is Lamai, political influences. Political influence. These are the reasons, Lamai. Because of these reasons, they are making losses. Okay, then government want to convert this loss making on enterprises to profit making enterprises. Okay, that's why they are selling government sector businesses and private sector business. How can government convert these loss making businesses to profitable businesses? Because private sector is very efficient, Lamai. Private sector has a responsibility. Okay, they are responsible for their shareholders, Lamai. Shareholders mean person who have invested money, right? So they have to make profit. Okay, make profit mean, Lamai, they have to be efficient. Remember, Lamai, they have to be efficient. No excuse. They have to be efficient, right? They have to be productive. Productive mean we have to reduce the waste. Here, Lamai, no political influence. No political influence. They are independent institutions, Lamai. Okay, example, your father's a business, Lamai. Does it have political influence? Huh? Do politicians come and try to change the management and no, right? No such a point, right? So no political influence. Then they try to reduce the waste, or we can say minimizing cost. Then remember, Lamai, private sector has these properties, characteristics. Because of these characteristics, Lamai, loss making on the enterprises can be converted into profit making business. Did you get the point? This is the main purpose of privatization. This is the main purpose of privatization. Did you get the point? Anything else? Anything else, Dinal?
No, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uta, write this down. This is a small note. I think press page. On the press page. This is the definition. This is the definition, privatization. This is the purpose. Definition and purpose. Definition and purpose. G mean government sector, P mean private sector. Finish or do you need more time?
After.
Done or do you need more time?
Done.
I cannot hear you, Buddha.
Done.
Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Then let's move to the tute llama. This is my one teacher's copy. Okay, I'll send this to your WhatsApp number. You can write it down. I mean, some points have been given, then you can complete your student's copy by using my. Okay, right. Privatization involves, yes, Lamai, highlight if you can, transferring public sector resources to private sector. The form of privatization, there are several ways that that cut this additional third part Lama, that are used to privatize the business. Yes, number one, we can say sales of nationalized industries, contracting out the sale of land and property. So forget this part, not much, right? Forget this one, right? This is very important part. Why does privatization take place? This is very common question in your paper, Lamai. What is trust fund, Dinal?
Generate income.
Yeah, generate income. The sale of state assets generates income for the government. Putha, don't misunderstand this point. It says that at the point of selling these businesses to private sector. Okay, example, assume government wants to sell Sri Lankan airline to private sector. Okay, does government want to sell Sri Lankan airline to private sector at zero price?
No.
Do they do that? No, never. They charge a high price. Okay, then assume let's say 25 billion. This is your price. Then person who purchases Sri Lankan airline might be a big businessman like Dhammika Perera, has to pay the price what government asked. Okay, then government can earn huge income, 25 billion, 50 billion income at the point of selling. Don't get me wrong, at the point of selling. Okay, the sale of state asset generates income for the government between 2000 and 2015. Government, many government around the world raise money through privatization. Okay, the Lamai. Then government can, Puta, what is the main income source of the government? Any government? Dinal, what is the main income source of governments?
Taxes.
Taxes. Okay. Other than taxes, lamai, government can earn revenue. Government can earn the huge money through selling its businesses to private sector, privatization. Okay. They can earn a lot of money at the point of selling. This is called to generate income. As a one of purposes of privatizing business. Second one, lamai, public sector organizations were inefficient. Lamai. As I told you at the beginning, private sector businesses are inefficient. Okay, read it, lamai. Some nationalized industries mean government organization. Example, Sri Lankan airline, Sri Lankan railway, okay, lacked incentives to make profit and often made losses. In the private sector, they would cut cost, yes, as I told you, improve services, return profits for shareholders, be more accountable. They have to be efficient, Lama. They have to be productive. Okay. Example, in the private sector, if customer needs are not met, companies may lose consumers and struggle to survive. So private sector businesses have to serve customers proper way. Otherwise, they will shift to another company, causing the company that I'm talking about to make losses. Okay, the Lama. To reduce political interference, right? In private sector, government cannot use organization for political aims. Yes, private firms are free to decide investment level, prices, product ranges, and growth rate. Okay, because no political influences. In the past, nationalized industries were unstable due to constant government interference, which often held back performance. Okay, the best example, Sri Lankan government sector businesses. Okay, Sri Lankan airline, it has been making losses for a long period of time because of political intervention, political influences. Okay, the lamai. Then the main one is lamai, Sri Lankan airline, electricity board, and Sipetco. These are loss making businesses because of, and harbour lamai. The main point is Sri Lankan harbour. Okay, it has been a loss making business for long period of time, lamai. Okay, but
So
it should.
didn't they say another like a fuel company bought Sipetco, right?
No, in Sri Lanka mainly there are two fuel agents, lamai. Number one, Sipetco. What is other one?
Yeah.
IOC.
Yeah, sir. People are saying, like a lot of people in my school are saying they bought Sipetco, like another company called Shell.
No, 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 no. Sipetco company belongs to Sri Lankan government. IOC belongs to Indian Oil Corporation. It's Indian company, not Sri Lankan. Private sector business. Shell mean foreign companies like Shell from USA. There is another one called what you call Sinopec, right? Chinese one you might have seen. Actually, this Sinopec and Shell companies, they recently came to Sri Lanka. Okay, they don't have a long history in Sri Lanka. But Sipetco means is a fully government. IOC, they never make losses, lamai. They make huge profit. Okay, same industry, same product, but government sector organization, which is Sipetco, right, has been making losses, while IOC company, which is Indian one, has been making profit, lamai. That is the the point makes us surprise, lamai. One can earn profit, other cannot earn profit. That is a problem. Did you get the point? Shell and Sign Effect is a Chinese one, but all are private sector business. Did you get the point? Yes. Then remember, Lama, this is a heavy part. Huh? Why does privatization take place? Okay, to generate income for the government, public sector organizations are inefficient, and to reduce political influence. Uh, affect affect effect of this mean like what are the economic consequences of privatization on consumers, right? We are going to discuss this one separately, right? uh, what are the impacts do consumers have, okay, or both advantages and Putak, do consumers have advantages or disadvantages or both from privatization?
Both.
Both. The number one is consumer. Look at example, if Sri Lankan Railway was sold to private sector, okay, what are the impacts? Okay, what are the economic or what are the advantages, disadvantages would consumers have, right? Consumer can purchase good quality products with reasonable price. Yes, quality products lamai. Government sector products are not quality. Okay, and also see reasonable price since private sector businesses are under pressure to meet consumer needs lamai. Okay, if they are not able to, I mean, private sector businesses are not able to satisfy their customers. Okay, then definitely they might make losses. To avoid this lamai, the high quality products have to be given at a reasonable price. Okay, fair price, but consumers can experience both improvements and decline in price and service. uh, Read paragraph on page yes, and positive examples. Water industry since 1989, customers at risk of low water pressure fell by 99%. Okay, telecommunication, waiting time for a new BT line reduced from 6 months to 15 days after privatization. Okay, negative, government subsidies rose. Mm, okay, then just remember this is the customers, my consumers might have quality products at reasonable price. That is a conclusion after privatization. Okay, next one, my workers. Okay, what do workers have? After an organization has moved to a private sector, quite large number of people are made redundant. What does it mean, Adinal? Remember, highlight this point. You don't have this. Okay, after an organization has moved into a private sector, what does it mean, Lamai? If Sri Lankan airline was privatized, Sri Lankan airline was privatized, so the private organization which purchases Sri Lankan airline from government sector, if we need, right, if we neatly will make workers redundant. What does it mean, Lamai? Removing workers. Because government sector organization always have excessive workers, excessive number of workers. Then remember, Lamai, privatization generates some negative impacts for workers. Number one is, Lamai, some workers may be made redundant. Redundant mean no job. They have to go home because it reduces the cost. However, there are negative effect of that. Redundancies weaken companies by losing experienced staff, harder and more expensive to expand in the future. Workers push to the raise productivity and adopt flexible working practices. Some communities may suffer from mass employment impacts. Lama. Okay, made redundant mean the people don't have jobs lama, and they may experience some problems. Okay, sometimes because of this redundant, right? Company might lose their good workers lama. Okay, these are the positive side. Third one, business. Business mean lamai the business that uh, buys or purchases state-owned businesses. Okay, business have objectives as change to profit-oriented. The main objective of this business is to increase profit. After privatization, many firms have increased investment. Highlight this point, Lama. After privatization, uh, example, assume Dhammika Pereira, just imagine, right? Dhammika Pereira purchased Sri Lankan airline, okay, for 25 billion. For 25 billion. Then after privatization, after purchasing this organization from Sri Lankan government, Lamai, Dhammika Pereira may invest more money, okay, more money, more investment. After privatization, many firms have okay, next one, Lamai. There have been a number of Puta, what is mean by merge and takes overs. Merge and take over. Merge mean no idea. Hello, Daru. No idea.
Hey,
Merge. Puta, merge and take over mean two companies join together, making one company. Right? Make mergers and take over. Example, Lamai, we can say uh, example. Uh, right. Jam producing company. Let's say, tell me one jam producing company in Sri Lanka. Huh?
MD.
MD. Very famous one. Right. MD company making jam can take over a supermarket. Supermarket like maybe Cargill's or Key. Okay, the Lamai. It means Lamai, MD company and Cargill's join together and make a one business. This is called merge and take over. Okay. What is the purpose of takeover, Lamai? Another example, Lamai, two companies can merge together. Example, we can say in Sri Lanka, Lamai, right? Keels and Apico or Laugh supermarket can join together and can make one company. It's called merge and take over. But give me 1 minute. Right. Okay. Dinal, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes,
Dinal, hello.
sir.
Okay. Right. Then many privatized business have diversified into new areas. Puta, what is mean by diversification? Example lamai in your father's business in Kandy area lamai, who is the the biggest competitor in your industry? Huh? No competitors for your fathers?
Probably between Shriyani and No Limit.
Priyanian, no limit.
Yes, sir.
Tilakavardhan? No Tilakavardhan there?
So, but we like ship like we give clothes to like all of them,
Ah,
like all
okay.
three of them, I think.
Right. Then lama your father sorry, merge mean your father can join with another cloth producing business, okay, and make a one company. Okay, but remember it has both advantages and disadvantages. This is called merge and acquisition. Last one. So what I need to say, Lama, after privatization, these merge and takeover are possible. Okay, they try to do that, not like government sector. Okay, last one, Lamai. The many privatized business have diversified into new areas. What does Put diversified mean? We focus different industries. Best example, Navaloka group. So what are the businesses of Navaloka group? Yashia, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, really sorry because I thought you wouldn't come as you had not responded.
Sorry, sir, but I had a dental appointment, so I had to go out and because this is my mom's phone, I didn't even see the message, and
Uh,
even she did.
okay.
Sir, what have you written like so far? Like, what do I have to write?
What did you ask?
Sir, do I have to like write anything?
Yes. I think I have sent the tute for you, right?
Yes, sir. I'm telling my mother to print. I'm telling
Uh,
my mother to print it now.
okay. Right. Then we are doing this the tute privatization new lesson. Right. I'll just summarize the lesson, Lamai. The today lesson is privatization, Liashia. You might have learned this school. The lesson is
Sir,
privatization.
is it like turning government own things
Yes.
into like private
Private sector, very
things?
good. Right. Selling government or state-owned businesses through private sector. Puta, what is the main purpose of transferring public sector businesses to government? This part is very important. Why does privatization take place? Example, I explained same point to Dinal at the class. Uh, Sri Lankan government wanted to privatize Sri Lankan airline. Do you know Sri Lankan airline? Have you ever used? No. I want answers for that. I'm repeating this for you. Oh, she has gone, right? Right. Hmm. Let's complete the right. I'm talking about diversified. Right. Puta, diversified mean, all right, I was talking about Navaloka Group. Puta, what are the businesses of Navaloka Group? Hmm, going on? What is the famous one? Navaloka
Hospital.
Hospital, right? Navaloka Hospital. Okay, what else, Lama?
Construction.
Huh?
So the construction.
Very good, construction. Navaloka Construction. Is there any relationship between construction and hospital? I mean, direct
No, sir.
relation? No. They could have started another, I mean, branch in Anuradhapura, Jaffna, and everywhere. Lama. Okay, but instead of opening new branch, they have focused different industry. Lama. Liasha, I'm talking about Navaloka Group. Do you know Navaloka Group? What Navaloka Group is?
Sir, is it a hospital?
Huh?
Sir, is it a hospital?
Hospital. Yes, Navaloka Group. Look at the board. Navaloka Group. Navaloka Group. These are the businesses of Navaloka Group. Number one, hospital. Yes. Second one is Lamai, construction. Okay, they are totally different industries, Lamai. Okay, hospital construction. Puta, they recently started another business in totally different industry. It's higher education, private university, private university, private university. Okay, then how many industries, Lamai? Huh? Mainly three industries there. Puta, why they have given attention for three industries instead of working on one industry? Hmm? Hospital, construction, private university, higher education sector. Yashia, what do you think? Puta, this is called diversification. Remember this word, right? Diversification. Diversification, or we can say diversified businesses. Okay, the Lamai.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Puta, what is the purpose of diversification? Liashia, why they have paid attention on different business industries? Tell me, Dinal, why? Dinal, why? Hey, I'm not sure. I'm not going to evaluate your answers. Just say something. We
Mhm.
can discuss. Huh?
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of
Sir, can you
diversification?
hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is the purpose of diversification?
More in.
More income.
Yes, sir.
They could have started another hospital, Lama. Huh? Without moving to construction and private, sorry, this higher education. Huh? So the remember main purpose is diversification is to minimize the risk. If something happens for hospital industry, okay, they can cover that loss from other industries. Normally, Lamai, not all industries make losses at same time. Best example, Lamai, COVID pandemic period. During COVID pandemic period, what happened to construction? Dinal.
Lowered.
Yes, Lamai. Okay, then construction industry was not performing well. All construction project shut down, stop. Okay, then lamai construction industry was unprofitable business. What about hospital during that time period? COVID, during COVID, Liasia.
They stopped working.
No, hospital.
Also, more people had to go to the hospital.
Yes, Lamai. Then they hospital industry was flourishing, right? They earn more profit. Then construction industry was declining, while hospital industry making huge losses, Lamai. Then as a group, Lamai, they were able to survive. Why? The loss of construction industry covered from profit of hospital industry. Then as a group, they were able to survive in the market. Remember, this is called risk minimization. Okay, if they had operated only in construction, Lamai, okay, then they would have experienced so many difficulties, Lamai. Because for I think now it's okay, recovered. Again, still Lamai, I think in the process of recovery or construction. Okay, but Navaloka company, I mean this group has been very strong because of this diversification, right? So what I need to say, Lamai, after privatization, this private enterprise or privatization uh, can move to this diversification strategy. Okay, it's another advantage for businesses, Lamai. Okay, from privatization. Okay, these are the advantages of privatization for businesses. Look at the board, Lamai. Board, not the board. Screen. Then these are the benefits for businesses. Okay, which receives government sector business. Number one, they can increase the profit. Then second one is Lamai, they can invest a lot of money on businesses after privatization. Then merge and takeovers are possible, and diversification is also possible. These are the advantages for businessmen. Fourth one, Pudha, did you get the idea regarding what you call diversification? Dinal?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then government. These are the benefits getting by a government. Okay, through privatization. Number one, benefits Lama huge revenue, because at the point of selling public sector businesses to private sector business, they can earn huge money. Example Lama, if Sri Lankan government sold Sri Lankan airline to a private sector business like Softlogic or something, the government would earn huge income, Lamai, at the point of selling. This is called huge revenue can be generated from sales. Second one, government can focus more on governing, since they have no longer responsible for running privatized companies, Lamai. Yes. Example, government has a responsibility, Lamai. Okay. In Sri Lankan government, Lama, the Sri Lankan airline has been making losses for long period of time. It's an additional burden on the shoulders of government, Lama. If government can sell this Sri Lankan airline to a private sector, Lama, government can pay attention on very important services, Lama. Okay. right? This business mean it's an additional burden for the government, lamai. After selling these businesses, lamai, they can free their mind, okay, and they can uh, free and they can pay attention on key industries like army and police and law and order, very very key and important industries and services which have to be provided by the government. Okay, the lamai, there are some cost as well. Advertising sales was very expensive. Some state assets sold too cheaply. Sometimes, lamai, when privatizing government sector businesses, lamai, government has to sell government very valuable government sector businesses to private sector at a lower price. Okay, the lamai. Other one is lamai. If government wants to sell its own businesses to private sector, lamai, then this information, or we can say the government has to attract some buyers, lamai. To attract buyers, government has to do some advertisement. Sometimes this advertisement might be expensive, lamai. It might be an additional cost for the government. Okay, the lamai. These are the, remember the definition of privatization. It's a simple idea is selling state owned businesses to private sector. Then main purpose, remember lamai, we have discussed three purposes. Number one, to generate income for the government. Second one is lamai, we can say public sector organizations are very inefficient. Then lamai, to reduce political interference, is mean lamai, the state owned businesses are highly influenced by politicians, but after selling these state owned businesses to private sector businesses won't be influenced by politicians. Okay, then lamai, the effect of privatization we have discussed, impact on consumers. Simple way lamai, we can say after privatization consumers could have uh, quality products at fair price. Other main one is lamai, the effects on workers. Mainly lamai, workers might have disadvantages because of uh, the making redundant. Okay, normally lamai, after privatization some workers made redundant, right? Company make workers redundant to reduce the cost. Okay, so leading to a job losses. And the third one lamai, we discuss the impact on businesses lamai. They can invest on this privatized business, and also the merge and acquisitions are possible, and also diversification is possible. Then government lamai, when privatizing lamai, the government can earn a huge income at the point of selling. Other one is lamai, government can pay its attention on highly important key areas. Okay, the lamai, rather than focusing different and all services. Okay, and cost is lamai, government when privatizing lamai, the very valuable, remember valuable state owned assets might be transferred to private sector at a cheaper price or low price, which is not good for the government. Okay, the lamai, this is the privatization lesson, end of the privatization lesson. Right, any doubt lamai?
No, sir.
Right, okay, then this chance for you. Right, let's do press question lamai. Brazilian government announced this one. Puta, complete this note. I'll send my teacher's copy to your WhatsApp group. Complete this note. Okay. And Dinal, I'll check your note next day, not tomorrow. Right. Tomorrow I won't be able to do the class, Lamai. Tomorrow I have a small problem. Uh, right. First one, the Brazilian government announced plans to privatize one of its state-owned food companies Explain one possible advantage of privatization for consumers in Brazil. 3 marks. I want you to make your own answer and take a photo and send me the photo of your answer. Three
All three
marks.
questions, right?
Huh?
All three questions, right?
Sorry?
All three questions, right, sir?
Yeah, pressed one. What is mean by privatization? Second one, government on Angola Telecom is to be privatized in the attempt to make more efficient. Explain one possible disadvantage of privatization workers in the telecoms. Third one, right? That's enough. Then you can complete other questions as homeworks, Lamai. I'll give you 10 minutes, Lamai. I want you to complete first one, second one, and third one. Okay, the Lamai. Make your own answers. Buddha, don't write answers in your cute, okay, as it is. This is useless, Lamai. Make your own answers. Get the idea and okay, use simple English. Simple English. Okay. Make your own answers and send me a photo. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Sir, is it fine if I write in the tweet?
It's okay. If there's enough space, you can do it.
Okay,
Otherwise,
sir.
use writing book. These all are past papers, Lamai. Okay. Are you doing the question, Daru? Are you there? Yes.
Hello, sir.
Are you doing the question?
Yes, sir. I'm about to send it.
Okay. Hello, Dinal. Can you hear me, Puta? Dinal, can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Sir, I can hear you.
You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Puta, for 3 marks, this answer is not enough. Did you get the point?
Sir.
Okay, this can be given 1 mark. Okay, before answering a question, look at the how many marks given. Second one is okay, Puta. Second one is somewhat okay. 2 marks can be given, but first one and third one, 3 marks cannot be given. Okay, 3 marks mean you need to explain. And also, Lama, you have to take some information from your case. Here, the Angolia or something, right? You can need to some information from the case given. I'll show you a sample answer. Look at the screen. Puta, can you read how marks are allocated? I'm talking about first question. 1 mark for, read it.
I,
1 mark,
I, can-
identifying an advantage.
I can't
Example,
see.
yes. Possible advantage of privatization for consumers.
Excuse
Then
me,
you
sir,
can,
sir, I can't see.
huh?
I can't see it.
Give me 1 minute. Oh. Still not right.
No, sir, I can't see.
What about now?
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay, now read the answer. How marks are allocated? 1 mark for
Identifying an advantage.
yes, Lamai. Then in your answer, only 1 mark can be given. You can say what advantage is for consumers. You can say yes, consumers can have products at high quality and reasonable price. Then second mark given for developing the response. Developing the response, Lama, you need to explain that point a bit, not much, small way. Okay. Another one, Lamai, 1 mark for the response being in context. This mean, Lamai, you have to say something about your context. Context mean the point, this example, explain one possible advantage of privatization for consumers in Brazil. This is the case study. Then you need to mention something about your case study. This mean your answer need to be linked with the question given. Did you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll read the answer. Read first answer, Lamai. Consumers may benefit from lower prices because then developing the answer. Consumers may benefit from lower prices because 1 mark given for this benefit, then developing the response, right? Because private firm is likely to want to be efficient. They have to be efficient. So it will aim to produce food at its lowest possible cost. Uta, from where have they taken this food to produce food at lowest price? From where this last part might have been taken?
From
From case,
the case.
case, case,
Sorry.
case, case. Understand, right? Then second is a different answer. I mean, you can make answer like this. Second point, no need both. One of them. Better is talking about quality. Better quality may be available to consumers because private firms will make to earn to make profit, meaning they need to retain customers by providing quality food products. Why they have specifically mentioned food products, Lamai? The question is talking about food production. Did you get the point? Read the question.
Sir.
Brazilian government announced plans to privatize on its own state-owned food companies. Okay, then you need to link this press 2 points with your case, or you can say food at lowest price in Brazil, like that. You get the point. This is the way of allocating marks.
Okay, sir.
Do it again, Dina, and understand the point. Use a what you call sticky note. This is the correct, technically perfect answer, which is expected from you. Leasha, we are talking about the answer for press question. Right? I checked Dinal's answer, but it's not, uh, perfect one. Only 1 mark can be given because some points missing. This is a perfect answer. Number one, recognizing the point. Developing the point mean reason, Lama. Okay, and you need to get some information from your case also. Do you need more time? Finish.
No, sir.
Liashia, can you hear me, Buddha?
Yes, sir.
Now time is enough, Buddha. Okay. Shall we move on? Second one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Liashia? Okay. Buddha, second question. It is given 2 marks. Okay, the lamai. They ask the mean by the term privatization. Okay. Uh, here, read the instruction given in the marking stream. 1 mark for reference to move in from public sector to 1 mark for reference to move in from public sector, and 1 mark reference to of transfer sorry, ownership to private sector. Is okay, Lama. You can make your look at the given answer. Government sells or transfers an organization in the public sector 1 mark to the private sector. This is a way of allocating 2 marks. Simple. Dinal's answer can be given 2 marks, Lama. No any issue. Okay. Third one. For third question, Dinal cannot be given 3 marks. State on Angola Telecom. This is the case, context. Right? This telecom company is owned by Angolan government. Is going to be privatized in an attempt to make the industry more efficient. As I told you, one of purpose of privatizing a business, state-owned business. Explain one possible disadvantage of privatization for workers in the telecom industry in Angola. Disadvantage. Then here, Dina, tell me how these 3 marks are going to be allocated. Hurry up.
I can't see.
Huh?
So I can't see anything. It's black on my side.
Now you can see, right?
I'll resend and try.
Still not.
No, sir. I'll resend and try.
Can you read the question? Yes. Dinal, can you tell me how these 3 marks are going to be allocated?
You scroll down a bit more.
Huh?
Can you scroll down? I can't see the structure.
No, no. I have not shared the answer. Can you see the question? This 3 marks, Angola
Yes.
government.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Now I can see. Yeah, yes.
Can see.
Yes. Yeah.
Then I'm asking how these 3 marks are going to be allocated for this answer.
One mark for the disadvantage.
Yes, 1 mark for the reason. Sorry, may recognizing the point. 1 mark for explaining that point.
And another for the using the case study.
Yes, Lamai. You need to mention, I mean, you need to connect your the answer which is given 2 marks with this case, Lamai. Example, you can say, I mean, I'm the answer for last one. The workers who have been in this company, I mean this telecom company, may lose their jobs, Lamai. Okay, the private firm make workers redundant. Then you can say why. Sorry, yeah. You can say yes, workers made redundant. Then you can say why, because private sector firm wants to cut the cost, reduce the cost. Okay, then you can connect these 2 points with your case study. Then finally you can say the workers work in Angola Telecom are likely to be unemployed. That's enough. Read the answer given. Workers may be made redundant. Huh? Sorry?
You told to read. So you
Sorry,
said
Daru. Huh?
read.
Uda, what did you say? Liasha, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you read the answer? Yeah, I asked you to read the answer. Can't you read it, Lamai?
Sir, what do you want me to read again?
Huh?
Sir, what do you want me to read?
Uda, answer for this question, third one. Workers may
Sir,
be.
workers may be redundant as a result of privatization because private firms are likely to want the telecom industry to reduce costs in order to increase efficiency.
Efficiency. Then you can say how 3 marks are allocated, Lamai, been allocated. 1 mark for the reason, 1 mark for the developing your answer, and other 1 mark for the sum point in the context. Here the last mark is given for this telecom industry. Very simple, Lamai. It's easy to take this last mark, final mark. Okay. Okay, this is the story of privatization, Lama. You can do other questions as homeworks. There are some questions. Okay, Dinal, remember, we need to organize our answer according to marks given. Dinal, try to do this 6 mark question as homework. Okay, do it, trust yourself. Then I'll explain how many marks can be given for your answer and what are the points need to be improved. Okay, the Lama, that is way of learning. Okay, remember, this is very simple lesson. It's privatization. Here, but the point you need to remember, number one, the definition of privatization, reasons for privatization. Other one is Lamai, advantages and disadvantages for workers, consumers, business, and finally government. Okay, the Lamai. This is the end of the lesson. Puta, I want you to do sixth one, right? Sixth question, which is given 6 marks. I'll check the answer next day. Okay, thank you for coming. That's enough today. Next day, Lamai, I'll be starting 13, lesson 13, which is externalities. Okay, the Lamai. Right, that's enough today. Thank you for bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Record.